Alright, I'm going to show you today how to draw first out even sections for a color wheel. We need to create a circle, and then we need 12 even sections. So what you're going to need, you're going to need a compass. These draw your circles. And you're going to need a protractor. This will divide our circle into even degrees. And you need a ruler and a pencil. Now, I'm doing this on watercolor paper because we're going to do our color wheel with watercolor. And the first thing you need to do is find the center of your watercolor paper. An easy way to do this, I'm just going to kind of guesstimate, but if you go corner to corner and put you just a tiny little mark right there, not dark, and line up corner to corner here, this will give you the center of your paper. Now, this compass, this is your center of your circle. So you're going to line that up with the center of your paper. And we're going to make these, we'll do a 4, no, it's probably too big. Let's do a 7 because some people have smaller sketchbooks. So on this side where it says millimeters, I'm going to choose the hole where it says 7. If you have one of the bigger multimedia sketchbooks, you can do 8 if you want. Doesn't really matter. And you're just going to stick your pencil in there, and you're going to make sure that you hold the center in the right place, and you're just going to spin it around. Make sure you marked that center. You're going to need that. And just get that first circle. Okay? Now what we need to do is divide this into 12 equal sections. So I'm going to show you a quick way here. First, I want you to take and line your ruler up on this center point. And you're going to draw a line through, giving you 2 sections. Now you're going to pull out this handy dandy protractor. Some of you have circle ones, some of you have a little different. You should have an arrow or a little hole or something that indicates the center. So what I'm going to do is put that arrow on mine, right on that dot, and make sure that it's even with that line, because this is showing me 180 degrees. So I'm going to lay it right on that line, and then I'm going to mark every 30 degrees because I want 6 sections up here and 6 down here. So I'm going to lean it over my protractor so you mark it in the right place. I'm going to mark it 30, 60, 90, 120, and 150. Okay? So you have those little ticks. Now you want to carefully line up each of these little ticks you made at 30 degrees with the center, and you're going to run it all the way through your circle. Here's a good tip so that I don't have to keep lining up back and forth with these 2 points. If you'll put your pencil on one of those points, you can butt that ruler up to it and then just spin like this until you reach that other point. And then you're going to run all the way through your circle. And that gives me my first 2 sections. And you'll do the same thing. Here and here, all the way through. Here and here. I'm going to turn my paper. Here and here. Okay, and you should have 12 equal sections. Now the last thing before we go into the paint, we're going to go ahead and label this, okay? So find one triangle, and I'm gonna do red. We're gonna do our 3 primaries first. So this shows the relationship of our colors. And this is red. And then I should have 3 colors in between, and then I can do my next primary, blue, and then 3 in between, and this will be yellow. Okay, I have my 3 primaries. Now in between each primary will be your secondary color. So if I mix red and blue in the middle here, I get violet or purple. If I mix red and yellow, I get orange. And if I mix yellow and blue, I get green. Okay? And then our tertiary or intermediate colors will be the primary and the secondary color mixed together. And you always start with the primary color in the name. So it would be red, violet. I'm just going to put RV here. My primary is blue, so this is blue, violet, BV. Here is, no, this way. Blue and green. Blue is my primary, so I'm going to start with blue, green. Here, green and yellow. Yellow is my primary, yellow, green. And then here I have yellow and orange. Yellow is my primary, yellow, orange. And here, red is my primary, red, orange. Okay, and in the next video I'll show you how we're going to paint these